Hi everyone, my name's Chris and welcome to All About the Magic, and this is going to be our little crafting sessions. So I'm really crafty and I use all types of materials that I can find at home, so there's no need to rush out and buy anything if you don't already have it. So we're going to do some Easter crafts today, and I'm going to start with the first craft. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the wool, and we're going to make some pom-poms, and we're going to make an Easter chick. So you'll need some wool, some scissors, some googly eyes, and some card and felt. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to make the pom-poms. Now, there's a few different ways you can make these, but I'm going to show you the easiest way for the boys and girls to do. So you'll need to take your wool and you're going to need to use your hand. It's really easy, and to make the larger pom-pom, you'll just need to start wrapping the wool around your hand. And you keep going, because what we want to do is get a really big lot of wool wrapped round your fingers. Okay, so just keep wrapping round, unwind the wool as you're going, and just keep winding round. Okay, so this might take you a couple of minutes. Okay, it's not a race. So what we'll do is, once I've wrapped this round, we'll come back and show you the next step to create the pom-pom. Guys, welcome back. So now that you've got your wool wrapped round, and if you can look at my hand, you can see how thick it is. Roughly about 2 fingers width. But if you have got smaller hands, maybe just do 3 fingers. So roughly 3 fingers width of the wool. Now that you've wrapped it up, you need to cut your wool at the bottom there and just wrap that round and tuck it in. Okay. Now, once that's tucked in, take the wool off and keep it tight and put it on the table like that. So once you've took the wool off your hand, you want to keep the shape, okay? So give it a wee stretch and then place it on your table, okay? And again, don't worry too much if it's not exact. What you will need also is another piece of wool, okay? And this is where it might get a little bit tricky, so get a mum or dad or a gran or grandpa or an older brother or sister to give you a wee bit of help. You're going to put the string on the table, or the wool, doesn't matter, and then place the larger bobbin of wool on top. You're then simply going to, I'll just move this round, tie it in the middle approximately, and tie as tight as you can go. Okay, then turn it round and tie again. Okay, so you're going to make a double knot as well to secure it. Now this might be tricky, as I said, but don't worry, get mum or dad or someone older to help you. Then you'll just simply trim the wool off, and you've now got what looks like a figure of 8. Okay, now this bit you are going to need scissors, and again this is where you will need someone to help you, an older person or a grown up. What you're going to do is take your scissors and gently slide them through the wool. Now keep them pointing away from you so that you're not got the scissors near you. Okay, and this is where, from the top part of the loop, you're going to cut very gently through all of the wool. Okay, now it's not a race, so just take your time, and then you have got a half of your pom-pom. You're then going to turn it over and you're going to do the same again. Gently find the centre and simply cut through. You've then got what looks the start of your pom-pom. So give it a shake, and you've then got your first part of your shape to make your Easter chick's body. So the pom-pom itself is all fluffy, just like an Easter chick would be. So that's the first part, and we're now going to create the head of the Easter chick. Now again, you're going to do the same process, but this time instead of using 4 fingers, you can use 3 fingers, so it makes the pom-pom slightly smaller. So again, take your wool, I'm going to put mine on the floor, it'll be easy for it to roll out, and wrap it round your fingers again. Okay, and again you're going to keep doing it just like you did before. So what we'll do is we'll stop there, we'll pause the video for yous to catch up, and yous go ahead and make your head. Now this one doesn't need to be as big or as thick as the body, but it doesn't matter because you can create your chick any size that you want. Okay, now that we're back and you've got your shape again, as you can see, this one is a lot smaller. Okay, so again, please just make sure you've tucked in your wool, and then we're going to put the wool round the centre and make the figure of 8 again. Okay. Okay, again, lay the wool down on your table, just like we did before, and place it in and centre it. Okay, again, tie it round. And again, because it is smaller, just take your time, turn it round, and tie it again. Okay, and remember this point, we're going to do a double knot. So 1, and then 2. You've then got the excess bits, we can cut them off, we don't need them. Again, be very careful. And because this one is smaller, again, we need to do what we did the last time, but again you need to just take your time and cut away from your body. And don't worry if there's little bits at the side, again just gently cut them through. Again, give it a little ruffle, and we've now got the fluffy head for our Easter chick. So we've got a larger pom-pom and a smaller pom-pom, which we're then going to stick together to create the chick. So we'll just put them to the side, and what we'll need to do for the next part is bring in some felt and some googly eyes. Okay, now don't worry if you're not too good at drawing, you can just cut the shapes out, or you can draw them on the back with a pencil or a pen. So I'm going to show you both. Okay, so for the feet, it's almost like a love heart shape, but it's got 3 toes at the end. Okay, so if you can just follow my pen really slowly. 1, 2, and 3, and then go back down as if it's like a love heart shape. So you can see how it's like a love heart, but we've just added in an extra arch for the 1, 2, 3 toes for the chicken. So we need 2 feet. Okay, we're then going to do some wings, and again they can be as big or small as you want. Again, freehand or draw, and you can just simply do an oval shape. Okay, so just create them like that. So it's really, really easy. You can do whatever way you want. I'm going to show you them by drawing first, or you can just do them freehand. Okay, so again, use your scissors. Again, cutting away from your body. Make sure your hands are well away from where you're cutting, and cut out these shapes. Really, really easy. Remember, you need 2 feet, 2 wings, and we'll need a beak and some hair for the chicken as well. Again, gently does it when going round the corners. And you're creating your feet. Okay. Or, as I said, you can do it freehand. So, if you feel confident enough, just cut your shapes. There we are. Slightly smaller than the other one, but it doesn't matter, because this is your chicken, so you can do whatever you want. And you don't have to do a yellow chicken or orange feet, you can do whatever colour you have. If you don't have any felt, then it'd be really, really easy to get some white paper or some coloured card and cut them and colour them in with your colouring in pens. Okay, so you don't have to have felt. So we've now got 2 feet and 2 wings, and we do need a bit of a beak. So again, we'll just cut a freehand one. So just need to do a triangle for the beak. And we've already got the googly eyes, and again, you don't have to go out and buy these, you can just draw them on paper. So we'll just get a bit of card. And with your pen, really easy to make some eyes. 2 big circles. Okay. And inside you can do a smaller circle. Okay. And you can colour them in. So I'm just going to colour them in blue. Just like my eyes, they're blue. And then I'm going to take a smaller black pen and I'm going to draw in some eyeballs there, okay, for our little chick. So you can either use some googly eyes or you can draw your own, and again you can cut them out. So it's really easy. Now that you've got all the parts of your chicken, you're able to then put it all together. Okay, I'm going to use my glue stick for this, and it's really, really easy. So start with the feet, and what you want to make sure is you've got a good bit of glue on each of the feet. Okay, you're going to position them on and press down with your fingers. Okay, don't worry if the chicken's fur gets in the way. That's how it would look if it was in the farmyard. Okay, so once they're stuck on, you've then got the feet, and again, if you feel confident, you can obviously trim some of the fur away if you want to. For the chicken's wings, again, using your glue, stick them on. Okay, just stick them onto a few strands of the chicken's fur. And you've got the base, body and shape of your chicken. Okay, for the head, we're going to get the googly eyes. Now these might be slightly more tricky, but again you might just need to be a wee bit more extra glue on there. And again you're going to position them on to the wool. Okay, I'm going to do this on the table so you can see a little bit better. It might be easier. Stick them on, and then on with the beak. And that is your face of your chicken. Now, next part is to stick the head together. So holding the pom-pom, kind of squeezing it tight, put the glue on, and you might need to just press down. Again, this where mum and dad might come in handy, or an older brother or sister, and then take your chicken head and you then sit it on top of the body. Now you will need to give this a little bit of time for the glue to set, but that is how you make a quick and easy Easter chick using some wool and some felt and some googly eyes.